Hello, welcome to our first episode of reviewing Raw on Netflix. I'm Luis.
I'm Darlene.
Okay. Overall, how do you think the show went?
I would give it a solid 3 out of 5 stars. It was okay, not amazing, not great, but it did okay at establishing itself on Netflix.
Yeah, I don't think it lived up to the hype. Maybe it was more built in my head, and I don't know. I thought it was gonna be bigger. Um, as we'll get onto it, I feel like a lot of the matches were um, not what I was expecting to happen. But the production, I mean, the camera was nice, the work was nice, but the sound kept cutting off. I felt like the crowd wasn't loud enough, and they kept doing these random cuts to commercial, but there was no commercial. Other than that, do you have anything to add about that?
Um, I really agree with you on the sound of the audience. It sounded awkward at times. It was too low, and sometimes the interviewers and the commentators seemed like they were a little bit off of their game, which is to be expected with something like this changing from platform.
Okay, Roman Reigns winning against Solo Sikoa. How'd you feel about that?
I thought that the match was entertaining. It really kept me on my toes. I really didn't know who was gonna win. Is it Solo? Is it Roman? I was disappointed at the end with Roman Reigns winning. I love Roman Reigns. I really like him, but I feel like I don't want to continue with the status quo. I know that Solo's been on top for a little bit, but he's still, he's still low here. I want him to be up here, a superstar, and he has the chops to make it.
Yeah, I felt like Solo should have won. Again, Roman is already he's the tribal chief again, so we'll see how it goes with The Rock. I really like that Kevin came out, but I didn't like that Cody came out. But I guess he had to come out. So the match itself was good. I didn't like the outcome. Anything to add to that?
Yeah. Cody just keeps on coming where he's not needed. Where he's not needed. I hope that they play that up at some point. They're like, Cody, what are you doing here? Stop trying to be the good guy.
Yeah. What about okay? Next, we had New Day getting heat. Well, I really love what they did with since they're in LA, they went after Kendrick Lamar. How'd you feel about that? Saying that Drake won the beef.
Uh, I got mad. I got heated. Of course. Why are they? Why are they saying that? Obviously they're really great heels. They're really good at mic work. They can hype up a crowd however they want to. The microphone is theirs, and they're amazing. I'm mad at them
Yeah,
for what they did to Big E. That is not.
we are all mad.
We're all mad.
Okay, and then the Royal Rumble being in Saudi, they did a little promotion for it. Um, I don't know how I feel about that, but it is what it is. They've been to Saudi Arabia for a couple times, so nothing against Saudi. For what is it for all intents and purposes, this is a joke. Okay, then Rhea versus Liv Morgan.
What can I say? I love Rhea. She's the best. She's she's number one for me. But I there are a number of reasons why I think that I go against Liv, and the first one is for taking Rhea's man. I honestly think though that she did great wrestling wise. Like she hit some great moves. Rhea was a phenomenal you could tell things hurt her, and I really loved watching how their fight played out, facially, how their bodies just they really really sold the story for me. I was so excited.
So the match was good.
The match was great. The match was great. I'm happy Rhea won.
You're happy Rhea won.
Yeah.
I'm sad Liv Morgan lost. I feel like with Solo losing, the Bloodline 2.0 went down, and then with Liv losing, it felt like Judgment Day 2.0 lost, and it was like what happened to our factions. They kind of got broken down. We'll see how they pick up next week with Finn Balor versus Damian Priest.
I agree with that. I feel like the factions were very dominant. Judgment Day, the Bloodline, Solo's Bloodline in particular was fun to watch. So that's why it's fun to see like the upset. Like I'd love to see them on top, even if I personally hate who they are.
Okay, then how do you feel about the Undertaker coming out?
Oh, The Undertaker was cool. I'd never seen American Badass. Was that it? I'd never seen American Badass Undertaker. I only thought he was like a dead man. So that was cool for me. And yeah, that's all I have to say
Yeah, I
about
thought it was really cool when they both did the the fist in the air. Like I felt like it painted like Rhea as this like the Undertaker of the women's division. It felt really it was a bit really well for her. They put her over really well. Chad Gable facing a luchador next week, so
That's exciting. I
I
want to
think
see.
everybody knows what that's gonna be. Maybe
I don't know.
we don't know. We only watch WWE. Sorry, AEW. Okay, Miz in the Final Testament. How do you feel about them promoting their match with the Wyatt Six? Are you excited for that? Do you care about that?
Flew over my head, honestly. I'm sorry. I love The Miz. The group that he's with is not cutting it for me. I'm not excited. I don't care. Sorry.
I'm a little invested. I feel like they need to do a little bit more, but it was a nice reminder that they're there. Could have not been there, but then Travis Scott came out with Jey Uso. I don't really know Travis Scott. Do you?
No. All I saw him do was vape on TV.
But he has a hardcore championship. It was really cool.
He does?
Yeah, he showed it off on the TV. It was like a WWE champion, but it was like brown and it was like the old school hardcore like tape on it.
Oh.
So I like that.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, I like how he was partying with Jey Uso. It was fun, but I did not like the Jey Uso one. Why did all the heels lose? Why did all the heels lose?
Drew McIntyre deserved to win.
Drew-
Drew McIntyre deserved to win. I think that man has been cutting promo after promo, doing such a great job. He is the heel of the moment, and for him to lose is honestly a travesty.
Yeah, I think Triple H was not cooking with this Netflix episode. I can see some heels. I mean, some of the faces winning, but all the heels losing was kind of. I don't know. I don't think it was it. We'll see how that goes. Then Drew McIntyre. I also think he deserves to win, but like, why does he have to take these losses? And I hope they can like form that group with Kevin Owens and
That would be
and
good.
maybe Seth Rollins.
That would be good.
That would be-
Now, if Drew McIntyre, is a uniter of all heels, that would be a really good story.
Okay, then we have Hulk Hogan coming out.
Boo.
Yeah.
We don't support racists in
He
here.
got booed out of the building. He looked uncomfortable being there. What'd you think?
Yeah, he looked uncomfortable. He's like, oh, why am I not selling? Why? This is not hitting with you? Oh, I'm Hulk Hogan. Sorry.
I think everybody
Yeah.
kind of like they did not want him there. I would have liked Steve Austin in that spot actually. But,
Yeah,
you know.
Steve Austin would have been really cool.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, I think is the match of the night
The
for me.
best match.
Although I do feel Seth Rollins carried a lot, CM Punk didn't get a lot of licks in, but he won. So I don't think it was like the greatest match ever, but it was a good match. I think Seth Rollins does a good job carrying a lot of the matches. They did a lot of go to sleeps, both of them. A lot of GTSs. But it was really fun to see Seth Rollins kick CM Punk around a little bit. He kind of deserves it. I like them both. No shade either way. Please, I love you both.
Again, I am new to the WWE world, and I didn't know about CM Punk's past. I didn't know that he brought Shield, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. That's the very first thing. So I thought it was cool. I liked watching this kind of like story come together. I liked CM Punk winning. I got a little emotional. Got a little, I cried a little bit. It was great. I'd love to see him just get one, get a win.
Yeah, I didn't like Seth Rollins losing there. CM Punk looked hurt for a little bit actually.
He did actually, yeah.
I maybe that's why Seth Rollins was carrying the match. I hope he's not hurt, but
Yeah.
he looked like he was hurt. But he got the win. He always gets the win, I think. I hope he's not out for too long. John Cena. You think he's gonna win the Royal Rumble?
Cena. I hope he does. He better win. I think that's a good way to go.
Yeah. I think so too. I can't wait to see John Cena. I mean, who else would win the Royal Rumble? What do you think?
It's in his tradition. It's a tradition for him to win. I think he should. I think he just should.
The Miz being like, oh wow, John Cena declaring for the Royal Rumble. Like he hasn't won it twice already.
And he'll win it again.
Love the
And
Miz.
he'll win again.
Those were our thoughts. Again, we'll do one for SmackDown. Keep it shorter. But this was a nice episode. 3 out of 5, I think. 3 out
Yeah.
of 5, maybe 2.5 out of 5. It was okay. It
Yeah.
didn't live up to the hype. I thought it was gonna be like WrestleMania. It felt more like oh,
Normal.
normal Raw.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
See you next time.